So I was going to talk on the three-point, sort of an analogy of it, and then I was going to have a lot of drills. I'm going to give you sort of a salad of drills of all different kind of stuff. Some fast break drills, transition, shooting drills, passing drills, whatever. It'll be, I hope that I'll be able to get a lot of drills in that will help you in your practice sessions. The three-point shot has basically revolutionized the game of basketball. There are so many positives about it, but there's also some negatives. But it undoubtedly has had a revolutionary effect on the game since when I played, when we didn't really have the three-point shot at all. So when you, as a coach, begin to think about the three-point shot, there's some factors that needs to be taken into place. One, for example, is you as a coach have to decide who is going to shoot it. Are you going to allow just everybody on the team to shoot it, or only certain people? So you are the one who can decide that, because basically you are the one who supposedly knows your players. And if you've had the correct practice session, if you're organizing your training session, and within the concept of the training session, you are taking evaluation and statistics on shooting, then you should be able to use those evaluation areas to determine who is the best shooters and who maybe should be shooting the ball on your team. Your Asian teams, like I said, basically they're practiced in a situation where everybody is capable of shooting the ball from the outside, although they do have usually 3 or 4 specific people that they use more for the outside shot. Second aspect is where. Where? Basically, we have an area that's sort of called the twilight area. Basically, this area right here, at least I call it sort of the twilight area. Right in that area is basically where a lot of the teams will concentrate on having the shot taken. Your corner shots on the 3 aren't that bad, but also they're not that good, because a lot of these shots, if missed, then you're looking at a fast break opportunity for the other team that's sometimes a 3 against 2 or even sometimes 4 against 2. In other words, you've got a disadvantage there on your missed shot, so that the other team automatically will have an advantage in going down the court. So another thing, if you have this twilight area right here, then that should be emphasized to every other player you have on the team, that they need to be in that area on a missed shot. So that if somebody gets a rebound, let's say we have a rebound right here, then he knows that in this area he has teammates that he can pass the ball to. So that needs to be emphasized also. Rebound, I know that I have a player there or maybe over there in that so-called twilight area. So that helps the mindset of the rebounder, knowing that he's got a player, his teammate, in a certain position on the court. All right. Third area or aspect, when. Are you going to let your players shoot the ball the whole game, all the time? Or are you going to limit it to maybe certain situations in the game? special situations, maybe at the end of a half or after a timeout when you're going to set up a three-point shot. So when are you going to allow them to shoot it? The only thing I can say about that, if you don't let them shoot early, then don't expect them to make it late. You understand what I'm saying? In other words, don't let them shoot the whole game and then come up with 3 seconds left in the game and you got to have a three-point shot. Because the chances are he or she is not going to make it. So if you don't let them shoot early, don't expect them to shoot late. 4, how? What's going to be your how philosophy on the three-point shot? Are you going to shoot it only on fast breaks? Is that going to be basically your number one how on the fast breaks? Are you going to shoot it a lot after timeouts? Against various different defenses, zone, man-to-man? That all depends on you. Maybe against man-to-man, you may have a preference of wanting to get the ball inside, depending on the players you have. Against the zone, maybe you want to use a lot of perimeter screening and try to get a lot of three-point shots against the zone. There is a difference. Some coaches, because every one of you have to have your own philosophy. Whatever I say here today, if you like it, good, take it. If you don't, throw it away. Because I'm certainly not the Jesus Christ of basketball. I'm just here to give you a lot of stuff. If you like what I said, good. If you don't, that's fine. But every one of you have to have a different philosophy or your own philosophy. So these 4 areas right here need to be taken in consideration on the three-point shot. The how, the when, the where, and the who. How do you get it? How can you get the three-point shots? There's a number of areas. One, you can get it off fast break. You can get it off the fast break through different areas. So you're coming down the court, sometimes you can cross players over. They cross over like that. You can get it into an area like that. You can run a number 4 trailer to the high post, reverse the ball. I mean, we don't really have time to go into all those different, say, tactical areas, But on penetration, because now the big thing in international, or not only international, but basketball in general, is the penetration. There's a penetration and to kick the ball. I'll give you an example. In the World University Games last year in China, Serbia played the United States, and basically in the semifinals, the U.S. could not defend the pick and roll. And that's happened a lot. We have trouble against Lithuania whenever the U.S. plays them, have trouble defending the pick and roll. Because once they turn in the corner on the pick and roll and get into the middle, then they have players spaced out so well that it's so, just with a pass situation, they were able to get so many open shots. So on the fast break is a good area where you can get the three-point shot. Number 2, post reaction. Very simple right here. Let's get ball here. Here's a post player, ball goes in. Here's a player over here, there's a pass over here. Sort of like a skip pass. Anytime on the three-point shot, if you're able to get the ball into the post on a number of times, that definitely opens up the outside. So post reaction is another way that you can get the three-point shot. Reverse. or dribble penetration. Reverse or dribble penetration. Basically, these are somewhat similar, but this post reaction, I'll go back to that. Maybe, let's say 3 throws the ball into 5, okay? Then automatically there's got to be some movement here. So this player right here would say run down here into the corner, then he could reverse it back out. That's basically called spacing. Who does a very good job with that is the Japanese and the Koreans. They really space the people out, because when you have good spacing, that stretches the defense. In other words, the recover or the closeout becomes much more difficult. And basically, a lot of your especially your Serbians and Lithuanians, they will run right here. They will get as far in the corner as you can get without being out of bounds. So that really stretches the defense. If there's a help situation that comes in here to help out on defense, this recovery is very difficult. They get as far in the corner as they can. The reverse action, dribble penetration, then you might have a situation where pass into here, then you have maybe a player here, this player be over here perhaps, and then let's say he reverses it right here, they reverse it down here. So that's basically when you talk about the reverse using a skip pass. Then you've got, logically, the penetration that comes about. This player right here can be penetrating. He draws a defense. He kicks it to the, say, maybe a corner here or in the corner. We see that a lot right here. Dribble penetration. 4, coming off screens. Coming off screens, but there's different areas on the court where you can come off screens, you know. Some of it will be coming off a screen up top. You can also have screening here on the baseline. You understand what I'm talking about? So players coming off baseline screens, players who cut low, and then they come back up off a top screen. Like I said, I'm going through this real quick because we do not have that much time. But the screening situations in a game can dictate a good three-point shot. If I had time, I would put it on the floor so you could see it a whole lot better. Number 5, another place is out of bounds. OB, out of bounds plays. A lot of times coaches will have certain plays or certain out of bounds plays dictated to getting a three-point shot. I'll give you one that I used to use a lot. It's very simple because I'm a very simple person. I do not think there's coaches. I always give his story, and I'll tell you about Pat Riley, with coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. He comes down to Argentina 1984, done won the NBA championship. So everybody announces that Pat Riley is coming to Argentina. It was like mosquitoes from all over the world coming in. Brazil, Puerto Rico, even some American coaches coming out, because they thought Pat Riley was from outer space and was going to come in and give the whole world something new from another planet. So he comes in, he's old school, I am too. I played for a great coach, Pete Maravich, who was a great basketball player in the NBA, one of the greatest basketball players that I ever knew. I played for his father at Louisiana State. So I'm sort of old school. So Pat Riley comes in, and I remember Ginobili was like 14, 15 years old, so they bring him out on the court, and they said, guys, so y'all know how to do the three-man weave? They look at him and said, yeah, coach. Yeah, we know how to do it. Three-man weave now. One of the oldest drills in basketball. So he gets out there, and he does the three-man weave with them. So when he gets through, all these geniuses that's done come from all over the world, you know, they got their notes, you know, they ready. Here comes a Mars, Venus, and Pluto and everything, you know. They ready to write. They see this, they say, shit. I pay all this money to come down here to see this fundamental stuff. So when he finished, Pat Riley said, guys, that's the greatest drill in basketball. You're running, you're catching the ball you're receiving the ball in motion, you're making passes in motion, you're changing direction, you're making layups, you're getting physical involvement. Said that is a basketball. Basketball is reaction, and then there's another reaction. You're on offense, then you're on defense. So you're up and down, catching the ball in movement, shooting the ball in movement, passing the ball in movement. He said every day, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, James Worthy, all of them, we do this every day in practice of Los Angeles Lakers. So it is a simple game. It's not rocket science. The idea is to put the ball in the hole, score more points than the other team, and stop the other team from scoring. That's really what basketball is. You know? So out of bounds plays. I had one that we take the ball out right here. We had, for example, one of the post players here. We had two players here, let's say 2 and 3. We hit 4 over here. And let's say that 4 was my best shooter. 4 was my best shooter. I always had the best shooter here. We have a switch right here, comes off, ball in. Right here's a double pick. This player comes around. We try to hit that for the shot. Very little simple play. Switch around. Right here is a screen, comes off, gets the ball. 1 comes in, sets 1 pick, 5 sets the other pick. You have a double screen as 4 comes around for the shot. That's an example of a 3-point shot off and out of bounds. All right? So, those are 5 or 6 areas how you can get a 3-point shot. You as a coach have to devise plays, devise situations like this when you're wanting to get the 3-pointer. All right, going on real quickly. What are the advantages of the 3-point shot? You have a couple advantages. One, I don't write too good, but anyway, catch up faster. There's a chance that if you're behind, you may have a chance, like I thought last night, that Japan would perhaps make a little comeback against Spain. It didn't happen. And mainly what happened last night was the 2 girls that they have inside, Mawuli and Nakamura, they sort of neutralized them. Spain did, because they got more height, and they sort of neutralized those 2 girls because Japan was really dependent on them. Because they were constantly trying to get the ball inside during the tournament, and then once they got the ball inside, they would come help, and then that opened up the outside. Well, Spain stopped that, and I think that was the downfall for Japan. But I thought they would come back with the 3-point shot, but unfortunately they didn't, you know. But it will help you catch up faster. 2, increases rebounding. Gives you a lot of rebounding opportunities, because normally with the 3-point shot, if you've got a couple of people outside, or maybe 3 that are 3-point threats that have a chance to make it, then the defense will be sort of sucked out, and so it will open up. It won't be as crowded, so to speak, in that rebounding area, because normally it's just mass chaos in there, you know. So it will be a little less crowded. So it gives you, I think, more rebounding opportunities. 3, increases fan interest. That's definitely true. Increases the interest of the fans. I mean, you'll see them out here at these games. Every time if someone's getting ready to shoot a 3-pointer, you know, everybody's sort of excited to see if it's going to go in. So it does definitely increase the interest of the fans. But you got some disadvantages. Disadvantages. The shooting percentage varies. Now I took some notes on this. In this tournament, we've had 9 teams out of 12 that have shot 30% or less. Now that's not horrible, but your three-point shot needs to be in that 36 to 38 range to really be that positive for you. So you have 9 teams here that's 30% or under. And some of them are under 20. For example, Australia, who normally has good shooters, they're like at 20. Brazil's 19.8. Canada's 18.8. Mali was 19, which doesn't surprise me because I was 6 years in Africa. They got great potential down there. They have human material. They got athletes, but they've got problems with infrastructure. They got problems with coaches. They got problems with the government funding. Just a lot of organization among the federations. They have a lot of problems. But if they could ever get that worked out, then Africa definitely has potential, you know. Turkey was like at 21. So the percentage will vary. Then I get to London, for example. We had some great three-point shooting teams in London, starting basically with the USA, which years ago, that was one of our downfalls. We had problems shooting from the outside. And now that's changed completely with the group that we have now, because we were shooting around 40 three-point shots a game over there, which was unbelievable. And Kevin Durant shot better from three-point at 52% than he did from the two-point, which was like 42, I think, Kevin shot from there. So the U.S. shot 44% for the Olympic tournament. It came close to doing us in against Spain, but anyway, we were able to get by. But 44% as a team is amazing. And then you had the Chinese was at 39, Argentina was 38. So almost most of the worst over there was Nigeria with 28, but the majority of them was in that 34, 35% range, you know. So the shooting percentage definitely will vary. Then as I said at the beginning, if you do not shoot early, then it's tough to shoot late. That's self-explanatory. If you're not going to let your players shoot early in the game or during the first half, and then you expect them to make shots in the second half or at the end of the game, then it's going to be very, very difficult for them. Let's do a little shooting drills real quick. One group here, one group over here, right down here in the corner, low corner. This is a 2-shot drill, balls here. Give a couple more balls in here. You're going to pass. You're going to run to the corner, about right here. Once again, you see your famous pivot. Because as she's starting to receive the ball, she's going to be pivoting in. Squared up, shot. Shoot, rebound. Now you run up here to the foul line, plant, turn up, pass. You get a second rebound. All right, get her the rebound. You go there, you go over there. So it's a 2-shot drill. Once again, as I come here, I plant and I square. Once again, what am I doing? I'm pivoting. For me to get from here to here, I got to pivot. So I catch, boom. Then I come up here, same situation. I come here, I plant, shot. So you got 2 shots. All right, let's go. Pass, shot, rebound, come up, shot, rebound, exit. Second group, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Good, good, good. Let's go. All right, let's go. Good. One more time. Then we'll move on to another one. All right, very little simple drill. Now bring your group up here. Y'all move up here. First player doesn't have a ball. Second player here has a ball. Third, I think, has a ball too. But I guess I'm getting confused now. All right, this one's a two-shot drill also. Now look at the structure of it here first. You pass to her. Now you're going to sort of make a fake in. You're going to come back, catch it, shot.
From here?
Yeah, right in this area. Not necessarily working strictly on the three-point shot here. It can be the 2 or the 3. You have to decide. We'll just do the 2 right here. So you make a shot. You will go for the rebound. So you shot. She went for the rebound. Now you're going to run around right through this little thing right here. You're going to sort of come off like a screen here, catch from her. Shot.
Yeah.
Now you get your own rebound. Okay. All right, you get your rebound. You go up here. You go there. Now where are we? This player doesn't have a ball. Good. Pass, run in, come back, shot, rebound, come around, shot, and you got to have a ball. You need a ball. All right, pass, come back, shot, rebound, come around, shot, good, rebound, come around. All right, keep it going, keep it going. If we had some cones, you want to put some cones so they simulate. That's all right, we can put a chair right here. That's okay, I'll put a chair over here. All right. Right here. Now using this drill, as you come around this is like an imaginary screen. This time we're going to curl, and go in for a reverse layup. Right now, real quick, we're going to do the curl. So you curl around, catch it, one dribble, reverse layup, with the same rebounding thing. Let's go. All right, we want the shot, though. Take the shot first. Back, shot, now curl around. Good. So we do the shot, then the curl. Let's go. Good, 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 good. So you see the number of things that you can do off this drill. Now, real quick shooting drill. Let's have 3 players with 2 balls. 1, 2, 3. All right. What this is a shoot, rebound, and replace type thing. So in other words, you'll take a shot, get your rebound real quick, you pass it to her, and you'll get him back to your original position. Everybody back up a little bit. Let these 3 do it. Then right after she shoots, you'll be shooting. Same thing. Get your rebound, you'll pass to whoever's doesn't have a ball, and you get back. So we're going to shoot on the whistle. Don't shoot until you hear the whistle. You get your own rebound and you pass it to somebody who doesn't have a ball. Then you get back to your position, okay? Get back quick. All right, second group. You can control the intensity of the drill with the whistle. Control the intensity of it, you know. You have to be able to adjust each drill to the talent level of your players. Every one of them has a different learning curve. You got some players that you say at one time, they understand it and do it. You have other players that you tell them for 1,000,000 times and they never get it. So the learning curve is different in each player. All right, ready? All right. Now, you can also do this with 5 players and 3 balls. 5 players and 3 balls. Same. Let's just get 5 players. 5 players, 3 balls. Let's put the balls right so they're in the order here. Okay. All right, so be quick now. Ready? First player, you're going to pass to 4. All right, it looks like helter-skelter at the beginning, but believe me, as you do this over and over, it'll get a rhythm to it, and it's really good. Get some going for that rebound, grabbing it, getting back real quick, and getting in position to shoot, you know? So you can do it with 3-2, or you can do it with 5-3. Good condition drill I did in Mozambique. I had the honor to coach Mozambique for 6 years, their national women's team. They have a very good program there in women's basketball. A lot of problems, infrastructure, money, but we were able to do quite well, and we lost the African final in 2003 by 1 point to Nigeria to go to the Olympic Games in Athens. My team, we were a very good shooting team, and I probably practiced 75% of my training session was spent on shooting, because we did have 3 or 4 good shooters. So I did a drill with them every day that helped with the physical condition. And what it was, we had 3 players. This will be the last drill because it's 11:30. Let's have 3 shooters, and the rest of you sort of just back up. Let's put one group right here. No, I'll tell you what, we need 3 rebounders. I'm sorry, 3 rebounders. All right, you staying right here for the beginning. You right here. You right here. And then we get 3 more back here. 3 more back here. Back up, back up, back up, back up. All right, we start out. Stay right here. Take a shot. After you take a shot, y'all get the rebound because the player's going to run back up here, come around, run in again. Shot. So I would did this from all different positions, 10 shots. We'll just do 3 shots, and then we'll rotate. So you got to run behind your teammate. Let's go, shot, shot. 3 shots.
Give them also time a little bit for the questions.
Yeah, okay. All right. Then we rotate 3 more, and then you 3 get back here. And now we just keep moving it back. Now when you shoot, you got to come back and run around this player. So I would put cones. Cones. So I'd start out, I'd have really 1 cone, 2nd cone, 3rd cone, 4th cone, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. So believe me, you do that drill for about 25 minutes, you got some tired girls. 10 shots, boom, 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 boom. But it really helped me because the final against Nigeria, 3 seconds to go, we set up a great play. Anna Branquinho shoots it. She had plenty legs, and the ball goes boom, boom, out. That's life. You lose. Anyway, she had the legs there at the end. You know, like, run to the back line. Ready? Come on, come on, come on. Good, good. 2nd shot. Good passes now, good passes, good passes. Okay, we're gonna have a little question and answer. Girls did a great give them a hand. And congratulations also to the coach, because you can tell that they have had some teaching. Like I said, what you need to be is a teacher first and a coach second. They've had some teaching. So they did a really good job, and just keep working. I think they have a great, there's a lot of future here in Holland and the Netherlands for women's basketball, I think. This country can really, I think, be a top level playing country in Europe, you know? And if you can do it in Europe, you can do it on the world stage, you know? So thanks a lot. Appreciate it.